Welcome to the Best of the Left Activism Update. My name is Lauren, and I'm the Activism Czar at bestoftheleft.com. Mitt Romney is a unicorn. Okay, wait, hear me out. Birtherism, despite all of its nonsensical extremism, is alive and well. The far right are going to extreme lengths to disprove Barack Obama's legitimacy as President of the United States. So much so that states are beginning to question Obama's lawful place on the electoral ballot. Recently, Arizona Secretary of State Ken Bennett announced that he was going to keep the president off the ballot this November because of, quote, questions whether the president was born in America. Bennett, the state's number 2 elected official just below Republican Governor Jan Brewer, said this investigation was not personal. He said the reason he began looking into this matter was because he received more than 1,200 emails asking him to do so. Well then, if that's all it takes, what about Mitt Romney? What about the, wait for it, persistent rumors that Mitt Romney is in fact a unicorn? I mean, all things being equal, according to leftaction.com, there has never been a conclusive DNA test proving that Mitt Romney is not a unicorn. We have never seen him without his hair that could be covering up a horn. No, we cannot prove it. But we cannot prove that this is not the case either. And if Mitt Romney is or may be a unicorn, he is not constitutionally qualified to be president. 1,200 emails were enough to get Bennett to launch an investigation of the president's birth. So leftaction.com petitioned progressives to send their "Prove Mitt Romney is not a unicorn" message. And guess what? It worked. If you think this is just a joke, well, friends, it's hilarious, yes. But it surprisingly carries actual political weight. This tactic has worked, and Arizona eventually backed down. So, as with any good hilarious satire, this maneuver needs repeating. Last week, Kansas joined the League of Make-Believe. 3 of the state's top elected Republicans determined they lack sufficient evidence for President Barack Obama's birth records to decide whether to remove the Democratic nominee from the November ballot. This was based on one complaint from a birther. Removal of Obama's name in Kansas, a state certain to side with Republican presidential nominee Mitt Romney, would be strange given the president's mother and maternal grandparents were Kansas natives. So now's our turn to send Kansas Secretary of State Chris Kobach a message. If one complaint from a birther was enough to provoke Kobach to launch a state investigation, then a few thousand messages regarding Unicorn Romney should be enough for him to launch an investigation on that front as well. Romney's unicornism is no more outlandish than Obama's birth origin. So please go to our link for leftaction.com's campaign at bit.ly/unicornromney to tell Kansas Secretary of State Mitt Romney may be a unicorn. Investigate! This has been a Best of the Left Activism Update, Lauren's birthday edition. For more information about the link in this segment, please consult the show notes at bestoftheleft.com. Likewise, if you yourself have an activist call to action that you would like shared on the show, please contact me directly at lauren@bestoftheleft.com.